So this is the original over the sink kitchen cabinet that we pulled in that first video. And you can see it's got plenty of damage, inflated, blown out. We're going to go ahead and remove the hardware for the doors. So while my batteries are still, I forgot to plug them in and recharge them. I'm using this Makita Impact. We're going to remove the hardware that connects to the actual carcass of these kitchen cabinets, or this kitchen cabinet. We'll save these to the side once we have the cabinet done and reinstall everything. Alright, so we took care of that. What a nightmare, right? There's the hardware. We'll put that to the side. So already in the previous episode I cut out, I ripped a sheet to 11 3/4 inches. And I think I have enough to make the top and bottom. And maybe not enough to make the sides. I removed the edge banding, and you can see it's inflated here on the edge, and same here the sides are. I was thinking if I could get away with flipping the sides over and using the but I just might as well do the whole thing. So, or actually, you know what's funny? I could probably get away with, no, well, we'll see. So these cabinets have these clips which lift like that. So this whole thing is going to come apart now. So we have the backer, which is this piece here, which we'll reuse. And we've got these two strips here of MDF, which we'll reuse. It's all damaged, the sides are. It is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and go get the piece of plywood that I cut out. This, we have to ×2 this. You have to cut it to 34.5 inches. So we need 2 of these. Let's bring that over. So here's the strip of plywood that we cut out, and what did I say, 34.5? Let me double check that. So we're looking at 34.5. So this will be the length of one board. Let's compare the board. Let's compare this plywood to the original carcass. As you can see, the grain pattern is different, but the tone is fairly similar. So this will do. Now we just have to cut this out. So this is the remaining piece, and we don't have enough to do the two sides, but we can one side. Again, here's the color match of the two. Grain is different, but with the doors that we're reusing, because there's nothing wrong with the doors, and this just being the box behind it, I think that we're going to be good, because the color is like, it's just a grain pattern that's different. This is a pretty darn close match. So we're looking at 15 inches. That's what we got to cut. And I'm sweating like a stuck pig. It is humid beyond belief here. This is the waist side. We just got to cut ourselves that. We got to cut on this side of the line. So I've got this marked out at 15, which looks about right there. We'll raise the blade slightly, and we'll cut this piece, and this will be one of the sides. This one's waste, which we won't waste, we'll use for something else. And this is the keeper, right here. So we need to make one more. Alright, I have this sheet of plywood that's not birch. It's like a sanded ply, but you know what? I'm doing one of the sides with this. It's small and I can handle it quickly, because to heck with that. That big sheet, I want to save it for other things, and again, it's a huge freaking sheet. Alright, let's go with the second cut. Yeah, I'm not playing any games. I'm pretty exhausted. I don't know, I'm kind of out of it. Alright, we have our two sides and the top and bottom. So we just got to assemble. Actually, you know what? These the birch is clear coated on one side only, protected, so we have to do that. And these, or this one, which I did with that sanded ply or whatever, it's not protected on either side, so I got to do that to it. So we'll do a little bit of clear coating, and yeah, and then assemble it. So look, we'll clear coat and do all that. I'm going to sit down for a little bit, but I'll leave this up here as part of the step in the process. I've got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of different types of projects, but it's so hot outside. So yeah, let me take a little breather, and I'll pick up where I left off.